Susan B. Anthony's life was anything but black and white. She lived with vibrant passion, speaking out for the voiceless, the American heroine always on the march and in the fight for human rights.
Including the little girl in the womb.
U.S. history teacher at Fontbonne Hall Academy, Brita Connolly, says reading Anthony's newspaper, The Revolution, tells us the suffragist pioneer was against the most fundamental human abuse, destroying another life. The paper explicitly calls abortion child murder and infanticide.
The feminist movement has kind of co-opted this idea that if you don't believe in abortion, if you are not so-called pro-choice, then you cannot be a feminist.
It's easy to say evidence of Susan B. Anthony's opposition to abortion is just a result of the time she lived. But this woman was a revolutionary, an independent, believing all human life, regardless of skin, gender, or age, was equal.
We decide! Choose life!
She continues to inspire pro-life women a century later, despite their being excluded from much of modern culture.
If Susan B. Anthony was sticking up for women's rights back then, and she was also pro-life, that just gives feminists more of an incentive to be pro-life.
Feminism, for me, is just advocating for women's rights, and pro-life is advocating for the life of the unborn. So I feel like those are two separate movements that you could have an equal part in both.
They tell me their movement also means one other thing.
You respect other people, regardless of what their opinion is, that you value the other person, because that's what it means to be pro-life.
And what they one day hope defines womanhood.